Jarrell, let them know who you are one more time.
JRSportBrief, New York Jets.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JR. You are checking out the Sport Brief. So we are down to the AFC and the NFC Championship games. Almost just about the end of football season. One more game left. That's if you don't count the Pro Bowl. And if you want to know what I have to think about the Jets and the Colts, here, you can click right there. But this video right now, it is about the NFC. It's about the Vikings and the Saints. Two teams with good offenses, probably better than average offenses that like to light it up. We all know last week the Minnesota Vikings, they basically steamrolled the Cowboys in a game that I didn't even expect the Cowboys to get embarrassed like that. But I did pick the Vikings over them. And last week, I also did not expect for the New Orleans Saints to abuse the Cardinals like that. And I know the Cardinals are a schizophrenic franchise, but I didn't even expect that. Now, coming into this week, I don't expect both teams to have the same fortunes that they had last week where they just steamrolled through them. Now, look, we both know they're high offense teams. It's not a stretch to say that Brett Favre throws bombs to Sidney Rice or Shanko, and we all know that Drew Brees is probably going to throw to like 20 different receivers for a bunch of yards. What I think this game will come down to is turnovers and defense. Now, we know both teams they're not great defensively. Now, the Vikings, they killed last week on the defense, and so did the Saints. But if I had to pick a defense, I would have to pick the Vikings defense over the Saints. I know the Saints defense causes turnovers, and I know the Vikings defense stops the run. But I have to give the Vikings a slight edge because of their ability to stop the running game, I believe, better than the New Orleans Saints. I know Sharp is back there, and he'll probably pick Favre off at some point in the game. And I know that I can't expect the Vikings to have the same game they did last week. I don't expect either team to. But I just give the Vikings a slight edge. Why? Because they stopped the run. It's going to be real interesting to see if Reggie Bush decides to run into the tackles or on the outside like he's generally done past in his career, not what he did last week. And generally, I give the game to the team that has home field advantage when it's a toss-up like this. But I have to go with the Vikings. But it sure as hell would not surprise me at all if the New Orleans Saints beat them. This is as close as a toss-up game as you can get. But I'm picking the Vikings. Hopefully, for you Viking fans, Brett Favre doesn't have the game he had against the New York Giants when he was in Green Bay about 2 years ago. Remember that cold game where Eli Manning iced Plaxico? But we'll figure out, we'll see, and we will be on our way to the Super Bowl. Let me know what you guys think, Vikings or Saints. It's a hell of a toss-up. You can make conclusions for either one. Hit me up, JRSportBrief@gmail.com. Find me on Twitter. Find me on Facebook. Go New York Jets. I don't know. Vikings, Saints, who wins? Peace out, guys. Later.